So what is going on, guys? It's Brandon here,
And it's Jamie here.
and today we will be talking about what Mario Kart track will be shown in the Nintendo Direct Wave 6 teaser.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a follow-up to our last one, actually, where we discussed what date it will come out. Now we don't have to discuss that, but we can discuss what will be shown. Now,
Absolutely.
it's important to go over what's been done in the past, and then we can finally talk about what it will be. Now,
Of course.
I'll talk a bit about Wave 3, actually. Now, Wave 3 was teased in September, but released in December. How did they make up for that? Well, they showed off 2 tracks, didn't they?
Yep, it was fantastic. I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting them to show 2 tracks, but the tracks they did show, pretty good.
Well, one of them was good.
Yeah.
Marymount. Right, yeah. But they did show 2 tracks. They showed Peach Gardens, which was one of the heavy hitters of that wave. And ironically enough, it was also the track that got the tour treatment, in the fact that it was the track that then became reverse.
Yeah,
And then they showed off a Tour Nitro in Merry Mountain. Yuck.
yeah. But a Tour Nitro nonetheless.
Yeah.
So then, next for Wave 5, they did a kind of similar thing, but not quite. Because the second year of the Booster Course Pass has been very different. But it's still been like... It's still been sort of similar. But what Wave 5 did is they teased Squeaky Clean Sprint and nothing else. Just Squeaky Clean.
Well,
So-
it's not exactly true. They did tease something else. Or rather, another 3 something else. They teased all 3
True.
of the characters.
That's very true.
So it makes you wonder now, what will Nintendo do? Because they could show
Yeah.
characters. But they will probably end up showing 2 tracks. And these will be
That's true.
already rendered tracks as well. These will be tracks that have been out for a while.
Yeah.
Or rather, yeah, they will be pretty well established, pretty spruced up tracks. So,
We think so.
yeah, let's eliminate what tracks these could be.
Definitely. Alright, I'll let you start.
Of course. So, and it brings me great pleasure and pride to say this, it won't be a city. Madrid and Rome, absolutely not. Unfortunately, they do
Yeah.
not tease tour cities because they're just not popular enough.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Yeah, I mean, it would just be a mistake to tease them because it's like, yeah, obviously Nintendo, we know they're coming, don't bother teasing them.
Yep, and also, on top of that, them having 3 laps gives them a lot to tease. Like,
That's
it's,
true.
it's too much to show.
Exactly. Next, they likely will not tease Wii Rainbow Road, since it will be the last track of the entire Booster Course Pass, and it's like a massive spectacle, grandiose adventure. It's one of the best tracks in this wave, easily.
Wait, Wii Rainbow Road's coming to this wave?
Oh yeah.
Click the link above. Anyway, now we can also say that it won't be a surprise track. So, the tracks that will not be shown will be not Bridge, not Airship, not Ice World, not Delfino. It's not that second slot track in the first cup. It's not going to be that.
No, I mean it will be shuffled around regardless. Nintendo likes to shuffle their waves around. They don't tend to agree with the prefix leak anyway. Like the prefix leak for the last 3 waves has been wrong, but not wrong in the sense that it's like got the entire prefixes wrong. They're just in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Everything is still correct. It's just shuffled round.
Yep.
Except for a Wii track replacing a Tour Nitro. Though I've seen some of you in the comments mention that it might not have replaced a Tour Nitro, maybe it was always planned to be a Wii track, but then I ask, alongside Maple Treeway? I don't think so.
Yeah, that would have been a really bad cut for people who hate Wii, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Now, tell us about the next one. What won't be revealed?
Yeah, so it is with heavy heart that I say that they probably will not be teasing SNES Bowser Castle. Now, it would be great. I think it would get a lot of hype for the wave for them to show this off, but it most likely won't be this. Now, I think they kind of want to save it, like, and reveal it later on as like a bit of a surprise, but not really because we know we're getting it.
Yeah. What I would probably theorise happening is that the last 2 tracks will be shown in the full Wave 6 trailer will be SNES BC and then Rainbow Road.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like
So-
it fades to black and then it opens up on those 2.
Oh, that would. Oh, if they do that,
I
don't
reckon
get
they
my
will.
hopes up, man.
Nintendo
Don't
know
get my
how to.
hopes up.
Nintendo know how to do that. It's like how they did the little fade when it came to Waluigi Pinball. They know what
That's
the fans
true.
want to see. Now
That's true. That's true.
we've talked a lot about what they won't tease, but what will they tease? Now
Yes.
this is up for debate, but we could say one of Pipeline or
Pipeline.
Cove. Sorry, Pipeline or Cove are going to get teased.
Definitely.
Which one?
It's the Tour Nitro.
It is.
Has to be.
Now, which one? Everyone can have their own theories, but I have to say it's probably gonna be Pipeline. Hate that track.
Yeah, no, I genuinely despise the naming convention. The track's good, but the naming convention's awful.
Why they name it like that? Anyway, it's
awful.
It's gonna be Pipeline because, firstly, Cove is 3 laps. Again, the same with the cities. It's a lot to tease. It's also the most new one, and I think the music actually fits a bit better for the trailer. But that's
yeah.
What else would I tease? They're not going to tease both of them. No, that'd be stupid.
If they show off both Tour Nitros, then that leaves a lot of people like pining for a classic retro, right?
Yeah.
That will be a problem because people will be waiting for it, and then when they don't see it, they'll kick off.
Yep.
So it'll be one Nitro and possibly something else.
Yeah. Now it probably will be something else because this trailer will come 2 months early, and to compensate for the wait, they'll give us probably a character and a track. Now, this track has to be a banger, which brings us over to the other debate of Wave 6. DK Mountain or Dino Jungle?
Oh boy. Now, there is a huge debate. I think this is honestly bigger than the surprise track debate, honestly.
I agree.
Because, like, think about it. Like, I genuinely think these tracks are equally as popular as each other because you have the Wii crowd and the 7 crowd, who like them, like, respectively. And then you have the Double Dash fans who like them equally.
Yeah.
And then you have anybody who favours DK Mountain regardless, anybody who favours Dino Jungle regardless. And then, on top of that, DK Mountain is revered or kind of... it's known as the more popular one, while Dino Jungle isn't. So Nintendo could go with that, but then at the same time, what else could they do? Now,
for me, it's a classic argument of brain versus heart. Now, my heart, I want DK Mountain. My heart is screaming for that track. It's the fan favourite. Nintendo, no. They love this track as well. They've brought it back so many times now. Everybody loves DK Mountain, but my brain can't shift the feeling that it's going to be Dino. Unfortunately, it will depend on what character comes, if we're totally honest. But
yeah, I mean, put it this way. Here's an interesting thing that we sort of spoke about before we started recording, but think about it like this. If we get Diddy Kong, it's DK Mountain. If we get Funky Kong, it's Dino Jungle.
Now, you might be wondering how this makes sense. Well, Dino Jungle was the track that Funky Kong debuted in Tour. And it is his 3-star track as well.
Yeah.
DK Mountain is obviously a Double Dash track, which will probably end up bringing in Diddy Kong. Now, Dino Jungle is too, and we're not saying that the swapsies can't happen because DK Mountain was also a retro in Wii. So we're not saying it can't swap around, but most likely, if it's Dino Jungle, it'll probably be Funky, and if it's DK Mountain, it'll probably be Diddy.
Yeah.
Now, Dino Jungle has a lot of things going for it, more than Mountain. If we're totally honest, the amount of
it's kind of sad. Really.
The amount of evidence pointing towards Dino Jungle is sad. Especially its track slot as well, being the second in a last cup. It's just plain as day. The adverts in Mull, good God. Just the fact that it's the second... Like, if we look back to Wave 3, what got teased was the second place in the last cup, which was Peach Gardens. Now, that was obviously a second in special, and it came second in the last cup. Now, this is exactly the same situation for Dino Jungle. Plus, we don't know what Nintendo was planning to do with that other GameCube track. Because it could have ended up that we were going to get both of them.
Yeah, if we get both of them, then there's no surprise track.
Yeah, but if it was going to be both of them, then this is Dino Jungle. There's no way Nintendo planned for this slot to be DK Mountain. So if it was both of them, that's goodbye to Mountain.
Yeah. But now, there is an interesting counter-argument to Dino Jungle that I want to bring up.
L plus nobody likes it.
And, well, other than its less popularity, I honestly think it's 51-49 for popularity. I genuinely think it's, like, that even almost. But, like, the one counter-argument that I can think of to Dino Jungle getting in over Mountain, is that, like, if DK Mountain is so popular and, like, people want it more, then why would Nintendo advertise both Dino Jungle and Vanilla Lake?
Yeah.
So
it's a perfect
DK
argument.
Mountain, DK Mountain could very easily get in because we're now ignoring the advertisements.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's true. I mean,
I mean,
the coconut ball isn't reliable. It's just a
no,
factor.
of course. Now, another thing about that is that we know for a fact that we don't have to rely on adverts. Think about it. It's not the first time advertisements have been wrong. For
Yeah,
the longest time, Royal Raceway was advertising Birdo. Birdo was not in that game, right?
until
And on
Wave
top
4.
of that, yeah, of course. Now, on top of that, in Tour, there's a badge for Mount Wario. Mount Wario's not in Tour, and probably won't be anytime soon.
Yeah.
So, advertisements don't always mean fact. Obviously, there's still a factor, but
Not a
I'm
primary
just
one.
saying that you are,
They're not a primary factor, though, are they?
of course.
Now, the other factor we need to consider as well is characters. Now, they could make up for the lack of a second track with both the characters. Maybe they'll just tease a character anyway. What character will get shown? It's gonna be a Kong.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Whether you like it or not, it's gonna be a Kong.
Yeah, Pauline is going to be that character in the non-Mario characters section, because it is a DK character.
Yeah.
So, honestly, if it's Funky Kong, then it will be in that last slot instead. And then I have to question whether Pauline will come in the first place. But if it's Diddy, then we're going to get one of these courses teased. It's going to be a Kong.
Yeah.
And
I think, honestly, whichever way you slice it, we're seeing a member of the Kong family.
we are.
And even if it's Pauline that we get shown, then they likely won't even show one of the jungles.
I mean,
If Pauline is shown there, we probably won't see.
we could.
I mean, we could, but... I mean, she's less of a Donkey Kong character than the Kongs themselves,
Yeah,
obviously.
but she's still a Donkey Kong character.
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that is about time. About all the time we have for in this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, why not leave a like down below? And if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe for more discussions, gameplay, events in the Discord, anything like that. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.
See you guys.